This is the Nothing Phone 3 and there's just two things you need to know about it. First, this is Nothing's most premium and most expensive phone to date, and second, it's my very first Nothing phone. Actually, my first Nothing product ever. Isn't that something? I've followed the Nothing brand for quite a while now, and if there's one thing they've consistently done right, it's just been different. You know how these days everyone just sticks to the same template, familiar design, recycled UIs, boring tunes, and almost zero innovation and authenticity. Nothing showed up into the scene and said, we'll do things our own way. Did they do that though? Well, the look of this device answers that. It's nothing like you've seen, good or bad. You'd notice their products always have these eccentric, unusual looks. First, it started with the glowing patterns on the back they called the Glyph lights, and now we have this circular pixel-based display called the Glyph Matrix. Now, what this small circular micro-LED display does is interact with you using pixels, giving off that nostalgic feel of those old-school handheld block consoles. By pressing the pressure-sensitive button below it, you can see information like the digital clock and real-time battery percentage. But that's not all. They took things further by adding Glyph toys. With this, you can play fun mini-games like rock, paper, scissors. Then there's the directional compass and my most favorite so far, called the Glyph Mirror. It acts as a rear camera viewfinder, so then you are able to shoot selfie photos from the back by using the main camera for better quality while getting the desired preview angle from the Glyph Mirror. The preview is pixelated for sure, but visible enough in black and white to get a nice framing of yourself, and honestly, it's just fun to use. As a first-time Nothing user, the UI feels refreshingly clean and it's called the Nothing OS. It's mostly just black and white, overall minimalist tone, free of unnecessary clutter, and no art spotted so far. You don't have to stick with this because if you're into a bit more color, you can switch things up easily, but the simplicity here just feels calming. Performance-wise, it's powered by the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, and for a recent and decent chipset, gameplay runs smooth and responsive. The body of this phone screens premium glass and it's so reflective I sometimes feel like I'm carrying a portable mirror around. On top of that, I've been working recently with the constant fear of dropping it by mistake. I don't know, I just have a feeling it will be fragile. You get an IP68 certification for water and dust resistance. The Phone 3 goes crazy with reverse wireless charging, and that means simply slapping your phone on top other phones charges it. That easy, comes very handy on emergencies in my opinion. You get a major 50 megapixel across all 4 camera lenses. Photos are sharp under the right lighting, plus you can get creative with the cool camera presets to play with, and the telephoto lens delivers crisp close-ups that needs no editing. You get quality zoom levels up to 20x and can push it further to 60x with AI assistance. That is basically the Nothing Phone 3. Now tell me, did Nothing just cook something?